Hi, Kat.
Hello, Mel. Hi.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, a couple of my CELTA trainees
Uh-huh.
are going to interesting contexts where they're going to have to teach very large classes.
Okay.
What's the largest class you've taught?
Recently, a class of 40.
Right.
Yeah, 40 trainees, and that was actually in Peru, in Lima.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Recently.
And how is it different to teaching these lovely small classes here at
Well,
IH?
the main difference is you've got to be quite good at your maths. You've got to figure out all the different groupings beforehand, have all the different sort of sums in your head so that you can figure out whether, if you want to put them in groups of 2 or 3, figure out how many groups, especially if you want to do a jigsaw activity. I think that's quite, and I did draw myself lots of little diagrams, where people were going to move to, lots of renumbering. That's one difference.
Mm-hmm.
Another difference is, I guess, energy levels. It's quite exhausting. So the main thing is not to raise your voice. Try and sort of keep the volume down so they keep their volume down. Obviously, nomination's trickier because you have to remember so many more names, but it's still important. So, try and learn their names as quick as possible, but if not, still nominate equally as much as possible, even if you have to use gestures instead of names. Have I forgotten? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something really obvious.
I don't know.
The lessons have to be slightly different. I guess you can't do as much moving around. You can't do as many kinesthetic activities, perhaps, if you haven't got the space. It depends how much space you've got. But I guess my word of advice is don't avoid them because of that, though. Still try and get students, moving around, mix it up as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Now,
is something else, maybe?
I don't know. I was just wondering, what it's like to sort of like. I mean, presumably there's more of a mixed level in a large class.
Yeah, that's true. So then you've got a choice. You can encourage a bit of peer teaching by getting some of the stronger students to work with possibly the slightly weaker ones. Or that works quite well. So then again, you've got to know your students quite well, and so that you can sort of plan where they're going to sit beforehand. Or you could put the stronger ones together and have sort of groups of sort of lower levels together, and then you'd have to design slightly different tasks. Yeah, so make the task a little bit easier, or don't expect as much from the group maybe who have got a slightly lower level, and that's fine because you can do feedback maybe in different ways for those groups. Give the lower levels the answers on a handout, and then try and somehow make it a little bit more challenging for the other students.
And did you enjoy it?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's definitely more tiring, so you've got to, as I said, sort of look after yourself a little bit as a teacher, and don't, just preserve your energy levels a bit. But it's great fun.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.